If you've ever been to my house, you'll know that my kitchen can sometimes look quite a lot like this. Maybe at home you help to do the dishes or something like that. But whenever you live by yourself, you have no choice. You just have to do them. But I really don't like doing them, so sometimes I like to just let them all build up. So all I have to do is just do them once and do it for a really long time and just clean all of the dishes in one go. So I spent some time this week just tidying up my kitchen, making sure that all of the dishes were nice and clean. It took me a while, lots of elbow grease to scrub some of the dirty pots and pans that came, but eventually they were all done. Everything in my house was nice and clean, and a big stack of clean dishes. And it got me thinking about this verse from Proverbs. We're back thinking Thursdays again. Remember, we're looking through Proverbs, some of the wisdom literature in the Bible, some of the books of the Bible that are to give us wisdom and to guide us and to help us to think about life. And here's this one here, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 9. It says this: "Who can say, I have kept my heart pure? I am clean and without sin." Who can say, I have kept my heart pure? I am clean and without sin. I can take my big pile of dirty dishes and put them in the sink and get some hot water and some fairy liquid and make them clean again, but I can't say the same thing about my heart. I can't say that I have kept my heart pure. I can't say that I am clean and without sin, because I have sinned. I've turned against God in my heart, and I've done things or said things or thought things that don't align with His word, that God doesn't want me to do. I can't say that I am clean. I have this problem of sin in my life, and so does everyone. We've all rejected God in some way. So who can say these things, that they've kept their heart pure and they're clean and without sin? Well, the Bible tells us about Jesus, God's Son, Jesus. He can say that He has kept His heart clean. His whole life He never once sinned, He never once disobeyed God. He lived His life in total obedience to God. In everything that He said and thought and did, He obeyed God's word. He followed Him. And boys and girls, there's nothing we can do to make ourselves right with God again. There's nothing we can do to clean our hearts. There's no amount of being good or doing nice things for other people that can make us right with God. The only thing that can make us right with God is Jesus. It's only Jesus. And even though he never once sinned and was perfect and always obeyed God, He died on a cross for us. And if we trust in that and believe that He did that for us, then we are forgiven by God. Jesus is the only one who can make us right with God. We need to trust Him and obey Him and believe that by dying on the cross, He took the punishment for our sin. He's the one who makes us clean. Our hearts aren't like dishes that we can just put in the sink and rub clean with fairy liquid. There's nothing we can do to make them clean. All we can do is trust in Jesus. Trust that He has done enough. Trust that He has taken the punishment that we deserve. And whenever we do that, we turn to God and live a life obedient to Him, because we're so thankful that He has made us right again. He has cleaned us from our sin and made our hearts clean. Who can say that they have kept their heart pure and that they're clean and without sin? Jesus. Only Jesus. And it's Him that makes us right with God.